from Tarot with Joanna, here to do another reading. Hello, hello, hello. So Virgo, in today's reading, I am going to give you two of the Denise Lynn Oracle cards. Going to do your reading and then clarify it. Just wanted to invite you guys to my Facebook page, Tarot with Joanna. It is it's on there, so if you guys would like to join it, I'd be happy. Thank you for all my new subscribers. Thank you for everybody that has been here. It's very nice to see everybody that's here. I enjoyed this very much. All right, so you guys, let's do this. Take what resonates with you and leave the rest. Spirit, this is going to be for Virgo. What's happening for Virgo? Two cards for Virgo. Nice. All right, so you do have stepping into power. You are strong beyond measure, definitely. People see you as a role model. They see you as a leader. You are definitely stepping back into your power, doing things the way you want to and not nobody else. So it's very nice. You are definitely taking control of your life, which is good. You have view from above. Get the big picture. So I do feel like you need to really think out of the box, like think bigger of what you want to do, what you want to create, what you want to do in your life. You know, I feel like you're thinking big. So it's good. Put your plans out there, you guys. It's time. Okay. Oh, can't see that one. And you can't see this one. All right, let's do this. All right, so Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is going to be for Virgo. Virgo, Virgo, Virgo. Okay, Spirit. This is for Virgo for their highest good. Let's see what's going on. One card for the current. One for the situation. Oh, one for the past or now. So this card was about stepping into power, right? So you also got the Emperor when you first started out. So step back into your power. Be the leader that you are, you guys. You have what's in, a card for what's hidden. One for the hopes and fears. What you need to do now. What you need to work on. And the outcome. And at the end of the card, you have the double card. So maybe there are times when you feel trapped, or maybe you're just feeling like, you know, maybe you have some kind of, you know, you're being restricted by something, like could be habits, could be like just feeling stuck, you know, not knowing what to do. Also, maybe you just feel like that at right now, but we'll see. Okay, so you start off with the Emperor, like I said, really step back into your power. I feel like you are going to. I feel like, you know, you're taking a hold of your situations and you're trying to do what you need to do to move forward. I feel like you're doing your own thing now. I feel like it's very nice, very good. You have the Queen of Pentacles here. It's time to take care of yourself. I saw that over here too. I kept seeing it. Really take care of yourself, okay? Because the Queen of Pentacles, you know, she knows how to make her money. She knows how to do her thing. But the thing is that she does so much for everybody that she forgets. She's really working, trying to make that material success. But what she doesn't do is take care of herself. I feel like you need to give yourself more self-care in the situation. You have the Six of Swords here for the past or now. I do believe it's now. You have walked away from a lot of things. I feel like better times are coming for you. So just hold on, okay? Things are going to get better for whatever it is that you're dealing with. You do have the Five of Wands here in what's hidden. Sometimes you do get very frustrated, very angry, have a lot of anxiety. We could be arguing around you, some kind of arguing, some kind of bickering. I also feel with the the Knight of Cups, because and the Prince is the Knight. Okay, so with the Knight of Cups here, I feel like you need to follow your heart, and you are definitely trying to. I feel like you need to follow your dreams also. We'll see more when we get the other cards. For what you need to work on right now is the Eight of Wands. You know, there's going to be messages. Pay attention to the messages that are coming in. I feel like you're definitely moving forward from a lot of things. There's a lot of fast movement here, and you're very tired, you guys. You really need to start taking it easy. And then you also have the Page of Cups, because you had the Knight of Cups down here. So pay attention to your intuition. Really pay attention to your intuition. Really follow your dreams. Also, like if there's something that you really want to start doing, it's time to do it. And that's what they're clearly saying. I feel like also too, like you're releasing a lot of emotions that have come through. You know, you're finally letting go of a lot. But I feel like mostly it's about following your dreams and what you want to do. And then you do have the Four of Cups. You know, really start paying attention about things. I feel like your cups are overfull. Overfilled. Like they're overflowing. With opportunities. Start paying attention. Start focusing on things. Okay, because you really need to. I feel like you have a lot of emotions still, like well, we'll see what we get when we get into it, okay? So let's see what's going on for Virgo. Virgo, take what resonates with you and leave the rest. This is for Virgo, 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 Virgo. All right, here we go. The Emperor, why is the Emperor here? Homer card. Wow. So you did come into your own reading, which is crazy. But the Hermit is here, so definitely you came into your own reading. Okay, so really start stepping back into your power, okay, you guys? Really really start taking stepping back into your power, doing your own thing. And I feel like you are. I feel like you are definitely a beacon for others and people look up to you. I feel like just need to really take that time to rest, okay? Because I mean, it's not so much that you don't know what you're doing, because you clearly do. I feel like you just need to clear your energy, like really get some rest, really get some good rest, because you're on the go, go, go. Uh, Excuse me. You also have the Ace of Swords here. With the Ace of Swords, I do feel like there could be some kind of truth. There could be some kind of truth. You could be clearing. You could be thinking clearly. Also, like you already know what you need to do. I feel like you're going to have new ideas, putting things into action also, because you did get this one where the big picture is at. I do feel like there's breakthroughs. I feel like you're just going to see things more clearly. And I also feel like you just need to give yourself, like, go within and just clear that, your mind of everything. Like, let go of everything, because you are definitely moving forward from a lot, but you still hold on to a lot. You have the Queen of Pentacles here for the situation. Why is the Queen of Pentacles here? One more card. Wow. Interesting. Okay, so you do have the Knight of Cups here. You did receive the Knight of Cups. You also got you started off with the Queen of Pentacles though, but you have the Knight of Cups here. And then you also have the King of Wands, which is very nice also. So really start taking care of yourself. Like I said, do some self-care, do some meditation, whatever you got to do. Let go of those tablets, those computers, just for at least a day, because you really need to shift your mindset and clear your mind. Okay. With the Knight of Cups here, I do feel like you're wanting something. I feel like you need to follow your heart and follow your intuition also. And I also feel like with the King of Wands, I feel like you need to start getting your things in order, like you have been. I mean, I feel like you're trying to, but I feel like you're lacking, like, because you're tired, like you put it off a lot. And I feel like you need to start putting things in order, because you're definitely going towards the success. I also feel like you're going to have a lot of new experiences also, so be ready. This is really good, but there's just little things that you lack. You could be feeling like you're stuck. You could be feeling like not wanting to do anything. Remember, all this stuff's going to creep up on you, so be careful with everything that you're doing, okay? Because things are going to start moving very fast for you. There is definitely a lot of messages coming through. I feel there's messages coming in. I also feel like there could be some kind of attraction here for you guys, for somebody here. But really start taking it easy, because you do know how to make that money. You work very hard for it. You do what you need to do right, but you neglect yourself a lot. And you really need to start taking it easy, okay, before it breaks you down. You need to start, okay? You have the Six of Swords here for the past or now. I do believe it's now. I do believe you're walking away from a lot of the drama, from things that just were no good for you anymore. You're moving on, leaving things behind, going to better times, so it's good. I love that. You do have the Five of Wands up here for the what's hidden. Why is Five of Wands here? One more card. Wow. Okay. So you still feel like you start off with the Five of Wands, so there could be some kind of anger here, still some kind of frustration, anxiety, and just really, just a lot of bitterness here. I feel like, feel with the Five of Pentacles here that you also feel like, you feel down, disappointed about things, everything that has happened in your life. I feel like you need to get away from that. And there are times that you really sit down. Maybe that's why you don't really want to take a rest, because you start thinking about everything. But you really need to start resting, okay? Because I feel like you still are very disappointed about something that has happened in your life. I feel like you're down about it. I feel like, you shouldn't have gone that way, but it did, okay? And they're telling me that, no matter, even if it went that way and you feel mad about it, you're still on this new path that's going to come through, and it's here, but you need to start doing it. Stop trying, try to get out of this mode right here. Okay, this Five of Pentacles, this Five of Wands, you don't need to be there. Okay, you're a Virgo. You're adventurous. You're a healer. You're an advisor. You're a role model. You're a leader. So start doing that. Also feel like this new path is going to bring you to something new, very new, new experiences, new things. So just trust yourself. Okay, try to leave that Five of Pentacles and Five of Wands. You have the Knight of Cups here, again, down here in the hopes and fears, former card. You need to find your patience, though, a lot. You really need to have patience for everything. You do have the Queen of Pentacles again here, because you have it here again. So, wow, that's crazy. So, like I said, with the Queen of Pentacles, I feel like you're very multitasking everything. Just really be careful on everything. Do your planning very careful also, because you may not be thinking straight, because you need a lot of self-care and you're very tired. So really be careful on how you're making your plans. They're asking you to be careful with everything. I do feel like I do feel like you're going to go through new experiences very soon, because the Wheel of Fortune is here. Your luck is changing for the better. Um, things are gonna get better for you. There's new experiences coming in. Um, you know, just go with everything that comes in, okay? Because there is a lot of change that's going to come through for you. But you just need to have that patience with everything that's going on. Really follow your heart, really have that compassion and forgiveness for yourself or for the other person, whatever it is. Just have that compassion. I feel like you need to really follow your dreams also in what you want to do, but mainly follow your heart, because I feel like, you still have it in you that you want to do something. You're not doing it. Um, you have the Eight of Wands here for the for what you need to do now, Virgo. Oh, one more card. So you start off with the Eight of Wands here. The Eight of Wands says that there's fast movements here. Definitely. I feel like there's going to be unexpected messages also coming in, so just be ready. Check your emails, your texts, whatever. There's some kind of messages coming in. I also feel like there's sudden change going to come in also. Things that you didn't expect, so be ready. But I feel like it's good change. You do have the Page of Wands here, and the Page of Wands is definitely saying that to believe in yourself, have patience for everything, no matter what, okay? Even if you don't see it coming fast, but I do believe things are going to start moving fast for you. I really do, because you have that Eight of Wands. Eight of Wands is a fast movement, so just have patience, okay? Because everything's going to start shifting for you very soon. Have optimism and believe in yourself that everything's going to fall into place and you're going to do what you want to do, okay? Have faith that everything's going to happen. Without that, you don't have anything. So really have that faith, okay? Be positive about things. With the Two of Cups here, I do feel like there could be some kind of offer coming in for you. Definitely. I felt it last time too. There was something that was going to come in. I also feel like you're going to have to make a decision about something. So be ready, okay? And I also feel like you're definitely trying to connect with your higher self, or there could be somebody around you that has very, very good energy, and you're picking it up off of. Okay, so, but there is definitely an offer here. Okay, really have patience for everything. really take it slow either too. Don't rush into anything. You do have the Page of Cups here. And why is the Page of Cups here in the situation? Wow. Wow. All right. So with the Page of Cups here, you do have the Page of Cups here. You have the High Priestess, and then you have the Two of Swords. Okay, so with the Page of Cups, just the Page of Cups itself, okay, you really need to have forgiveness, okay? I feel like there's going to be opportunities towards you. I feel like you're moving forward. I feel like there's definitely message coming through. And I also feel like you're trying to really let go of a lot of emotions that you've been holding on to. Look at things different, okay? And be persistent on following your dreams also, like with whatever it is that you want to create and do. They're asking you to be persistent on that. Yeah, this Two of Swords here. Take off the blindfold so that you can really see things, okay? Especially when you're making decisions, you know. For some reason, you know, you may not be seeing things clearly, and they're asking you to take that blindfold off so that you can see things a lot clearer, okay? And they're asking you to also to use your inner power, your intuition that you have, which is a very good gift that you have, okay? So, and you're very smart. You have that wisdom. You have that guidance. You know, Virgo, you're a healer. You know, people flock to you because you're just a different person. Okay, you're humble, you're kind, you know, you're generous, you know. So really use that gift that, you know, you have been given, because they're asking you to trust your intuition, that gut feeling that you have. You do have the Four of Cups here. And why is the Four of Cups here? Well, my card. Uh, wow. All right, so you do have the Four of Cups here, Virgo. The Four of Cups, and this is for the outcome. For the Four of Cups, you're definitely going through a lot. You know, you're going through this judgment. When we go through things like this, especially this judgment right here, it's because you're changing. You know, you're going through this awakening. You know, people call it a judgment. People call it a reborn. People call it, you know, the death card. You know, this is, you're going through this because you're no longer the same person that you used to be. Not anymore. You know, they want you to start focusing on things, okay? Because there are opportunities around you. They may not be the opportunities that you were looking for, but there is something there that's going to push you forward, okay? So just know that, you know, believe that things are going to fall into place, because I feel like you're hesitant. Um, but I feel like this is like your chance to do things differently, because there's a new path here for you. I also feel like have changed a lot. Um, Things have been emotional because you're also going through a healing. You know, not only do you go through a judgment, but we release everything in our body that we don't want to, and that's old memories. Those are old things, that old past hurts that, you know, just creep up on us. You know, and I feel like there are times when you get very emotional, especially if you're like away from home. You know, you're definitely emotional, thinking about everybody, but definitely going through a lot of hurt, wounded wounds that are opening up again. You know, just really just know that you are definitely going through that judgment, and there are going to, you know, pass, and you are going to start feeling better, but you need to start focusing, okay? You need to start taking care of yourself better, okay? um, you need to start taking care of yourself. You know, give yourself some self-care. You know, things may seem all right and perfect on the outside, but you also need to take care of yourself in the inside, no matter what. You know, because it creeps up on you, and there's something there that you really need to start taking care of. You know, make sure you're going to the doctor's appointment. Make sure you're taking care of yourself. Make sure you're taking vitamins. Make sure you're getting the you know, getting away from the tablet and the phone and all that, because sometimes we need that just to recharge ourselves. All right, so all right, so Virgo, I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope you enjoyed this reading. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. God bless.